Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's Trucker Legend, man. I got a very special guest here with me. The one and only, the beautiful, perfect, my right hand, my red, Miss Nadia.
Hello.
And today, we're just here to talk about the reason why we decided to start a dispatching service.
Just to give you guys a little background on us, once again, we're married. Left my husband to death. Previously, we had a fashion nonprofit, so I know a lot of our friends, family have a lot of questions like, why did you guys go into trucking and why are you starting this dispatching service? I work in corporate retail as well, so super interesting shift of gears for us, so kind of interested to talk about more. One of the main reasons that we decided to start a dispatching service is because we know that long term we want to start our own authority. So Aaron's been driving trucks for about, a little over a year now?
No, less than a year.
Yeah.
I got my CDL over a year ago,
Yeah.
but I officially started driving about 8.5, 9 months ago now.
Yes, but we jumped in off the diving board and we bought a truck before we even went there. So we have a truck, we need to get it on the road, and we just, we did that because we always think long term, big picture, that's just us. So we bought the truck, but we know that we want to have our own authority. So Aaron's getting the experience and driving, just really learning the ins and outs of the industry, learning the systems, but we know that we want to put a driver into that truck. So that led into us wanting to learn how to dispatch, because while Aaron is driving and able to supply one income there, I can be at home dispatching and having our truck on the road, making sure that it's moving and that we have someone else under us getting paid. So ideally we want a bunch of those, and so we want to have our own authority.
The second reason why we chose to start our dispatching service was just the opportunity for Nadia to be able to work from home. So anybody out there that's listening, being a dispatcher, really all you need is access to the load boards, a computer, Wi-Fi. Honestly, some of the things you can do straight off your phone if you got good internet on your phone. And then, honestly, a cell phone. So with those three things, you can pretty much do this on the go. You can do it from home. If you got a small office you want to check into, you can do it there as well. So, just having that time freedom, having that availability open to be able to work from, where you are, is always a benefit for us.
And when we say work from home, I don't want people to literally think like you have to be at home in your office space like we are. Like, this is a job that you can do on the go. You can take care of this job on vacations. You can take care of this job halfway across the globe. Just set your alarm clocks and make sure you're on time. But this is something that we can do everywhere, and so it definitely just gives us that flexibility that we know we want in our life long term as we want to grow our family and everything else. Like, this just really provides us the opportunities that we are seeking for now.
So our third reason of why we started this dispatching company is, prior to this, we actually took a course from Alex Good Energy. If you guys are in the industry, you probably heard of him, and if you haven't, check him out on Instagram, YouTube. He got podcasts out. So what he does is he has these trucking portals. We actually bought into his dispatching service portal, and we eventually want to buy into his full trucking portal, which basically goes from A to Z, how to be a dispatcher, how to book loads, where to find loads, how to market to get you drivers, what type of marketing materials you should have out there to get noticed by other drivers and other carriers, how to talk to the brokers, how to communicate with them, how to over communicate with them. So everything you need to know. And one of the things that he said is there's multiple ways to skin a cat. And what he meant by that is, in this transportation industry, it's a huge industry. It's such a big industry where, you don't have to just get your CDL and be a truck driver to be able to make money in it. You can be a dispatcher. You can be a carrier manager. You can have your own fleet. So there's multiple ways that you can earn income. And since we're in this industry already, we're just trying to get as many of those under our belt so that we can have multiple streams of income.
The fourth reason that we decided to start this dispatching company is because we really enjoy helping others. Our family really is based on Christian beliefs, and we think that pouring into people and giving back and serving others is really a top priority for us. So in our past, once again, we have a nonprofit, and we loved that because we were able to touch so many lives and really help people get to the next level. So it's the same thing here, but it's just a for-profit. Here we can help other people who are owner-operators who are just starting their own companies, or people who just bought their own fleet of trucks and need help kind of getting their businesses up and running. We're able to pour into them and help them grow and scale their businesses, which is awesome. So something that we're definitely looking forward to doing.
And our final reason that we wanted to start this dispatching service ultimately was to create something that generations to come, as well as being able to assist with the generation that's currently here. We named the logistics company Carey Brothers Logistics. I actually have a brother who is learning the course for dispatching. He kind of was really interested in the truck driving, but when I got into it and I started driving, hitting the road, he seen how demanding the job was, and that just wasn't for him. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just had a brain fart.
I think you wanted to find a different way to still keep our family involved that better served everyone's needs that we want to get involved. We know, not to say that every family member is going to be a part of business. Like, of course, you got to be hungry, you got to want to do it because it's a lot of work. Building a business is not an easy feat. It's very demanding. I think that with this specifically, we figured that dispatching would definitely be a better fit for that brother, and he agrees. It's just something that's going to work out for all of us in the end. That was maybe where you were going.
That's where I was going with that. Anyway, that wraps up today's video while we started our dispatching company. If you will, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Carey Brothers Logistics. Check us out. We have our website links posted below. That's CareyBrothersLogistics.com. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We got plenty of content coming soon. I'm sure that me and the wifey here will go through how to start your own dispatching company. I think that's it for tonight. See y'all later.
See ya.